Friends, what's the difference between consular processing and adjustment of status when your spouse is petitioning for you for a green card? That's the question that one of you have asked me. Sania asked me that question, and I'm going to talk about that in this short video. You don't want to miss my answer. Stay tuned. Friends, thanks for watching this video. Welcome to my channel, McBean Immigration TV. This channel is for you. It's a channel where I answer questions about various immigration matters. I love talking about marriage petitions, so send me the questions on marriage petitions. I'd love to do videos on those. And also, this is a place where you get to interact with other people too and find out what they're going through and learn from them, you know, in the comments. This is a great channel for all of that. Subscribe today if you have not yet already done so, and get on my email list because each week I send out additional free tips to those who have subscribed to my email list. All right, friends, and then they also get some special offers from time to time, and you don't want to miss out on those offers. So let's go right into Sania Butler's question. She asked, if I have a B1, B2 tourist visa and got married to my U.S. citizen husband, do I still have to fill out the I-130 family petition or just apply for adjustment of status? Also, which forms should be filled out? And oh, by the way, I returned to my home country and my husband is in Florida. So Sania asked such a great question. A lot of people don't really understand the difference between consular processing and adjustment of status. And actually, a lot of people don't really understand what adjustment of status is. That's the point here, actually. So I put together a very quick, easy to read guide that you should download. It's just one page. It's not long, and it talks about the difference between consular processing and adjustment of status. Download it, it's free, it's not going to cost you anything, and you'll learn from it as well. Consular processing, friends, is the multi-step process to get a green card, whereas adjustment of status is a one-step process to get a green card. The major difference between the two is that it's better to adjust your status if you're eligible for it. In order to adjust your status, you must physically be present on U.S. soil. You must be here and you must meet all of those other eligibility requirements. And to adjust your status, you'll need to submit a packet of materials, of forms. You need the I-130 family petition, the I-485, which is your green card application. That's the hefty one. You'll also want to get your work permit. So you'll need the I-765 application. For those of you who want to apply for a travel document, you should include that form in here as well. You'll need to also include the affidavit of support. And you'll also, if you're being petitioned for by your spouse, you'll also need to include the I-130A, which is a supplemental form. So it's a packet that you'll need to prepare to send to the government, but you can only do so if you're eligible for adjustment of status. In an earlier video, I mean, when I say early, friends, this was in the beginning of me doing this, and so I should have archived this video. It's that bad, but the content is still superb, and I want you to watch that video about adjustment of status. I'm going to put the link to it in this one. Watch that video so that you can learn about who is eligible to adjust their status. Now, consular processing is quite different in that the first step actually begins with the I-130 that goes to the USCIS, and once that's approved, your file moves over to step 2, which is a process that the NVC, the National Visa Center, initiates. And what they're going to do, they're going to ask you for some fees. They're going to ask you to pay a visa application fee. They're going to ask you to fill out a visa application online. They're going to ask you to submit an affidavit of support at that point, along with some other supporting documents. Once they've received everything that they need from you, they will then send everything to the U.S. consulate in your home country so that you can finish up the process there locally by going to the embassy on an interview. And once you're approved during that interview, you will get that non-immigrant visa, which allows you to then travel to the United States and get your green card in the mail shortly thereafter arriving. So friends, that's the difference with those two processes. Very big difference. One process allows you to obtain an immigrant visa overseas at home in your home country, and the other process allows you to get your green card right here on US soil, and that's through the adjustment of status process. And I put together again this one pager. Download it, it's free. Download it. It talks about the difference between consular processing and adjustment of status. Sania, thank you so much for that question. I enjoyed talking about it. And friends, if you have other questions about this or other topics related to green card, go ahead and shoot those comments below and I will review them. I review comments, but I may choose your comment or question for my next video. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscriber button and notification bell. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.